Okay, here we are on a muggy, hot Sunday morning, and I'm going live. Gonna drink my gonna drink my Sprite like I usually do, and hopefully I can get a few people in here. And hey, Jamie, glad to see you here. Get started this Sunday morning, and hopefully I can get a good signal up here from my office. I'm close to the router, so hopefully, yeah, yeah, had that great birthday this past week. My son and I, we went out and had a good time together on Friday and everything. I'm gonna have to clean my glasses. I cleaned everything but my own glasses. I'm gonna have to take them off and clean them right quick. I couldn't hardly see the screen. Got to be able to see the screen and that sort of stuff. Hey, Scott. Hey, Kevin. Well, good. I'm glad you're able to catch me live. Glad you're able to catch me alive. Yeah, that's the other thing. Catch me alive and going and everything. Caught me all grubby this morning. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good time in the big city. Uh, Steve and I, like I said, went out and had a good time Friday. He took the day off from work, and we went out and went shopping and went went to a computer store. Uh, yeah, yeah. What everybody think about the debate? Uh, Sleepy Joe showed us that he was Sleepy Joe, didn't he? I mean, you can't get any more. Uh, I mean, that worked in the favor of everybody. I think, showing how bad everybody's been saying, and the national news media, they're scrambling now because they know that, hey, old Sleepy Joe is really Sleepy Joe. Oh, I know it. He was, wasn't he, Walter? Uh, he he definitely showed his strengths, didn't he? I mean, it was something. I mean, he. I'm gonna move the screen here a little bit so I can see the chat good. I know it. I mean, it's scary that he's the president right now. I mean, the fact that he couldn't put two good sentences together, and he was mumbling and everything, and just, I mean, like some people said, think about it. He's got his fingers on the nuclear button. I mean, he can go over and just make a mistake, and the way he is right now, he could make a mistake real easy. That was refreshing. Yeah, I know it. Jill Biden is. That's what a lot of people are saying. Jill, excuse me. Jill Biden's the reason that he's running. She loves being first lady. She loves the attention, and that's where it's coming off right now. It's not so much he wants to be. I don't think he knows what he wants to be. Well, I think the American public is seeing right quick. When anybody when they say to you, you can't do this. We're not going to let you vote for this person. We're going to convict him and throw him in jail and all this sort of stuff. The American public is smart enough to say, hey, you don't tell me what to do. If I want to vote for that guy, I'll vote for that guy. So you just, you know, keep your mouth shut and let me do what I want to do. So that's where it's coming off as right now. I mean, it's terrible. Oh well, that's probably true. Obama's Obama and his cronies. He's got that Susan Rice in there, and she worked for Obama. So they. it's Obama 2.0. It's what this is right now. I mean, he's running it in the background, and people can say what they want to say, but uh, you're getting the same policy that he had and worse. I mean, all this progressive movement. I think that's what's really scaring and ticking pissing people off. But all this progressive stuff when you're doing this against mutilating children on their sex and everything for the future. I mean, we're going to have a bunch of really, really messed up, mixed up kids in the future with all this gender reaffirming stuff. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, Obama's pulling the strings as far as the major things. I think he's pulling the strings, and nobody. I mean, you can't prove me otherwise. I don't think. I mean, he's pulling the strings. Him and his peoples, his cronies, and that's what we've got. I mean, whether we like it or not, that's what we've got. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So it is what it is. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna mess with it. Well, I mean, the Democrats could throw some people in there. I think what they're probably wanting, in my opinion, they're wanting to say, let's get Biden in, let's get him in with the crazy lady, and then let him step down. Then that's what they're wanting to do. I really think they'll pull the 25th amendment. If they get him back in, they'll pull the 25th Amendment on him and get him out of there, and that's what's going to happen. I mean, I really do believe that because 99% of the people see that he's not worthy. He's not up to the task to be president. And if they can't see that, then they're fools. Hey, Joy. Yeah, glad to see you jump in here, Joy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm well, they're talking about if Trump gets in, it's going to hurt democracy. Democracy's already been hurt by them. I mean, look what has already happened. Look how the border has been is wide open. Look how all this gender affirming stuff that's going on and reassignment of stuff of kids. I mean, when they start mutilating kids and doing that to kids, that's just too far. Let the kids be an adult. When they become an adult, then you can decide what you want to do with yourself. If you want to change, fine. I don't care. I mean, a gay person can be gay. I don't care. Just so long as the gay and the LGBTQ and all that don't try to push their agenda onto me, I'm happy. I'll leave them alone. I don't care. But leave me alone too. Leave me alone. Don't make me adhere to what you want to say. This is what you want society to be. Society can, do fine just like it is. But I don't have to adhere to you get to go to any bathrooms and all that sort of stuff and all that. If you're a male and you want to dress up like a female, fine. I don't care. Just don't bother me. If you're gay, I mean, I have gay friends. A lot of us have gay friends. They don't impose their what they like on me. I mean, I treat them as a person, just like me and you and everybody else, and that's the way it should be. But don't start throwing these flags out there and say, "Oh yeah, that's the flag we got to." I don't look at flags like that and say that's a flag I got to honor. I mean, I honor the U.S. flag. Oh glory, that's the one I'm after. Or state of North Carolina, my flag and state of North Carolina. I mean, I honor it, but I don't have to honor an LGBTQ flag. You can do your own thing. You can fly your own flag. I won't bother you with your flag, but don't tell me that that's a flag that I've got to look up to, because I'm not going to. It's not my belief, so I won't look up to it. Well, yeah, we hadn't heard much from old Bernie, have we? I mean, Bernie is older than Biden and probably in better health than Biden. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, we're all getting old. And, when my time comes like that, I'm going to bow out too. I'm not going to keep pestering people. I'll probably get off my YouTube channel when I get that way. And until I do, and when I get that way, guys, y'all tell me you need to shut up. Of course, people would probably like to tell me that right now, that I need to shut up. I'm reading Walter's comment there. Yeah, I mean, that's what's really aggravating so many people is our border is so porous. I mean, look at all the terrorists, and they say that there's hundreds of Al Qaeda in our nation right now. There's hundreds, probably thousands. We don't know. I mean, as many people that came across the border in the past few years, and they haven't been vetted or been barely been vetted. I mean, that is an atrocity within itself. Oh, both of them are the same age. Okay, I knew they were close. I was thinking Bernie was a little bit older. Maybe not. But Bernie, whoops, Bernie is Bernie's Bernie. I don't pay him any attention. Yeah, Bernie's an old hippie that, I mean, he's somebody to me that's never learned any value whatsoever. I mean, he likes, like Jamie was saying, he's an old hippie. He thinks that he can preach the hippie ways, that everything's free. Although, Bernie didn't give his book away free. He definitely charged for his book, didn't he? So that's what we get. Well, Bernie, we just have to put up with these people. We have to put up, with a lot of different situations, and Bernie is just one of them. I mean, he is what he is. I can't, if the people of Vermont want to keep voting him in, that's their prerogative. I mean, I'm all for states' rights. I mean, we get some idiots from different states, that's for sure. I mean, look, that's how we got Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, for those ultra liberal states. Of course, the entire state of New York is not liberal, and it's getting more and more conservative, it looks like, in certain areas. And even California is that way too. And if California can kind of turn the tide, I mean, it just depends on what part of California, because they've got lots of representatives from California. It's just they seem to pull out the nut bags, in my opinion, when they do send some, like Nancy Pelosi and the Waters lady and that other I can't even remember, Swall. I can't even think of his name now. The guy that was sleeping with the foreign lady that was a spy and everything else, and then he didn't get into trouble. I can't think of his name. He's sort of insignificant to me. He's just one of their crazy representatives in California. But each state has their kind like that. thank goodness we got a couple of good conservative states uh, that have sent us that have sent some good representatives that have the values of what I think the majority of the people. Well, you hope the majority of the people at in times past it's kind of not the majority of the people. That we got a majority of nutbags out there too. I mean, they keep saying all these MAGA people. Well, I'm proud of the MAGA people. That's people that want to make America great again. And how that is a bad slogan. I mean, to me, that's the best slogan you can have is to make America great again. And we definitely need to make it again because for the past 4 years, it's been pretty crappy. I mean, it's been pretty crappy for the past 4 years. And, I don't, I hope that we can get away from this crap that's going on right now. We don't know, but I definitely hope that we can. And I hope that we can turn things around. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it definitely was an eye-opening debate. I think. I mean, I think that if you weren't convinced that Biden was feeble, something was wrong. I mean, even his own people are. I mean, the New York Times and all these other organizations, they're saying let's get rid of him. Let's have him step aside. But I'd like to see him run because I mean, if he runs, I think we can beat him. I think Trump can beat him, and just by being normal, and you just put out a normal situation. I think you can beat him hands down. Just about anybody could at this point. I think. I mean, he is not capable. He's not running the country. He is not running the country. So that we need a chief executive that is actually running the country. And if he's not going to run it, get him out of there. But don't put Kamala in. I mean, that's what scares me the most is I think that they are wanting to substitute Kamala. They want to get Bernie in. I mean, Bernie want to get Biden in. I had Bernie on my mind. They want to get Biden slid in there again, and then have him step down. That's my opinion. I think they'll probably pull the 25th Amendment very few months into his. I mean, probably right after the election. I mean, they could do it right after the election if they win, and they could do the 25th Amendment and then inaugurate Kamala right through there. Or maybe, I don't know, in their opinion, they'd probably want to wait to after that. And then that way she would be allowed 2 more terms because she would be allowed two more terms to be able to get, she could be in there almost 12 years. And that's a scary thought. But the Democrats probably have some of those things in mind. I mean, they probably thought, well, let's wait to after January 20th, and we'll put Joe in, and then have Joe to step down. And then if Joe steps down, then Kamala could take over, and we could keep the Democratic Party going for 12 years. I mean, really, they could keep it going forever almost. I mean, they're really hurting the country. They're really hurting the country. Yeah, Biden getting up there talking about Trump lying. They need to go back in history. Look how many times Biden has lied. He got knocked out of the presidential race 20 years ago on the primaries and everything by lying, by saying that he finished first in his class, and he was almost 70th. He was 75th out of 80, I think, or something like that in his law class. I mean, he was at the bottom. He barely got through, and he just lied and plagiarized and did everything you think about, and still makes up stories. His uncle got eaten by cannibals, all kind of crazy things like that. I mean, what do you expect from somebody like Biden? Yeah, he's been an habitual liar. I mean, if they want to talk about lying, just go back, pull the clips of what Joe Biden said. Just pull the clips when when his mind was working right too. I mean, that's when his mind was working right and when he was lying the best. But now you got feeble, sleepy Joe. He can't even think straight. I mean, it's sort of like if you notice the other night, he was fumbling with paper and it was like, oh my gosh, where's some notes I can read? What can I do? Nothing's in my ear. There's no teleprompter out in front of me. Uh, can I remember this? And they had that guy pumped up so bad. I mean, if his Adderall wore off at the wrong time, is what happened. Yeah, I saw where he said he'd driven a truck. Yeah, he couldn't get an automatic in gear right now, much less a 13 speed. Yeah, Biden has been proven that he's an habitual liar. And then for him to say, oh yeah, he knows the truth. That's what he had a big speech in North Carolina. He knows how to say the truth. Well, what they need to do is take that clip, talk about him saying the truth, and then show him in all of his lies. Show him in those, habitual lies that he's been caught in. I mean, it's pathetic. It is pathetic, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's something. I'm grubby this morning. I hope y'all I have to apologize for you. I hadn't shaved this morning. I'm just grubby and I guess I was grubby and grumpy this morning. But I'm another year older. That's the problem. I mean, I had a birthday Friday. I mentioned that last week, and I've had a lot of people said happy birthday to me since I had a birthday. And my son and I we have birthdays a day apart. His was on Thursday and mine was on Friday. And yeah. Yep. Yeah, everybody can say happy birthday to me. Give me a good thumbs up. Yeah. Give me a punch the thumbs up out there. I don't have many people that have hit the thumbs up. Help my algorithm and punch the thumbs up. That always helps that. I don't know how, but that's something that YouTube has you to do. So if you can punch the thumbs up, it'll help them somehow or another. I don't care in a way. I've got the people I like to talk to. They listen to me. So I'm not trying to enlighten the world. If the world wants to see what I've got to say, they can tune in. And if they don't, they don't. Well, guys, I have got to do some things this morning. So I am not going to spend a lot of time online this morning. I think I've said most of what I wanted to say. I'm happy that a lot of America can see what's going on, and hopefully, come November, we'll be smarter and we'll vote right. So I'm gonna sign off because I've got a little bit of a scratchy voice. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna let y'all think about everything that's gone on this week, and I appreciate everybody's wishing me happy birthday. And I'm gonna sign off. Go downstairs, watch my church service from St. John's. My wife and I like to do that. And I'll catch y'all next Sunday or maybe some other time if I get a wild hair and want to do a video. So y'all take care. I'll catch you later.